كله يفتح القصة بتاعته. عمر مدحت،
أيوة يا مستر موجود.
اقرأ يا عمر.
ماشي مستر. Chapter 15. The police station. Feeling better now, asked a voice. I opened my eyes and looked around me. I didn't know where I was. I was lying on something hard and there was a bright light on my eyes. Where am I? I asked. Then I realized where I was. I recognized the grey walls, the hard furniture, and the bright electric lights. I was in the police station again. Feeling better.
شكرا. سرور.
Feeling better now, the voice repeated. I looked at the policeman who was talking to me. Yes, I said very slowly, but my head feels as if it is breaking in half. You are lucky to be alive, said the policeman. A police car found you lying in the middle of the road on Golden Drive. You would have been hit by passing cars and
passing car.
probably killed if the police car hadn't found you.
شكرا. عمر عبد الله.
I thought for a moment. I wasn't sure how much the police know. I didn't want to tell the police anything they didn't already know. Yes, I was lucky, I said. By the way, what was a police car doing on Golden Drive? Oh, said the policeman, there was a big fight at nightclub called Las Cabanas. We had a telephone call to say that there was a madman in the club. The madman was breaking up all the furniture. A police car was sent to the nightclub, but the madman escaped before the police arrived. The police car was returning when it found you lying in the middle of the road. You were very lucky. The car nearly came right over you. I
شكرا
smiled.
يا محمد. شهاوي، عمر سامي، عبد الله جمال.
I don't feel very lucky. I revealed. I
replied.
replied. I feel trouble.
In fact, I feel trouble.
I feel trouble. Never mind, said the policeman. Can you walk? I stopped up and walked a few steps. My head hurt, but other views.
Otherwise, I felt all.
All right. Yes, I said I can walk. Good, the policeman said. I later walk alone.
كمل يا عمر. عمر سامي. عبد الله جمال.
أيوة mister. Then and have a talk with a friend of yours. And knocked. There are a shout from inside the room. And the policeman opened the door. I walked into the room and the policeman followed. He heard the door and stood in front of it. There was only one desk in the room, and behind the desk was a man. He was bald. It was my old friend Sergeant Murphy. Hello, Sergeant Murphy, I said.
عبد الله سعيد.
مستر
نعم.
يعني ايه اللي هي shut the door دي ولا
he shut the door. قفل الباب.
ماشي يا مستر.
تمام ممتاز. أي حد مش عارف أي كلمة يا شباب يقول.
Trying to smile. How are you feeling tonight? Sergeant Murphy didn't smile back at me. Are you trying to be funny? He asked. It isn't night. It is morning. You have been. مستر مش عارفة الكلمة دي.
ماشي. unconsciousness.
Unconsciousness.
Consciousness.
Unconscious.
unconscious بس.
Unconscious. All night. Oh, I said, now said Sergeant Murphy, let's begin. I want you to tell me why you were lying. Unconscious. In the
على
middle of Golden Drive.
نعم يا مستر. In the middle of Golden Drive. At 12:30 last night, you were a danger to the traffic. I thought that the traffic was a danger to me. I replied, but Sergeant Murphy didn't even smile. I am waiting for you to tell me what happened, said the sergeant. Nothing much happened. I spent part of the evening at Las Cabanas and left just before midnight. I walked back to my car just
عمرو.
as.
حاضر يا مستر. Did you leave Las Cabanas before midnight? asked Sergeant Murphy. That's right, replied. I left the nightclub just before 12. So you weren't at Las Cabanas when the big fight started? Just after 12? asked Sergeant. Big fight, I said, trying to sound surprised. Surprised, don't sound so surprised, said Sergeant Murphy angrily. We
ثواني
received
يا
a
بطل.
telephone. نعم يا مستر.
ثواني بس. أظن الأحداث اللي حصلت في chapter 15 مفيش فيها أي مشكلة خالص خالص خالص، حتى يعني إيه اللي هو حشو على الفاضي. هل
بس احنا واقفين فين يا مستر عشان تهت؟
نعم
احنا واقفين فين يا مستر عشان تهت والله.
تهت؟
انا مستر.
وأنا
مستر أحمد عمرو قرأ حتة غير.
هو قرأ هنا على طول، قرأ في 16 على طول.
مستر هو unconscious يعني إيه؟
unconsciousness يعني unconscious يعني فاقد الوعي. ولا حد فيكم شاف انه ناقص يعني عدى الحتة دي خالص يعني، صح؟
لا يا مستر، احنا كنا قاعدين ندور هو فين مش أكتر.
هو نقل من هنا على هنا على طول. I walked, did you leave؟ كده
مستر
يعني.
أحمد. مستر
يلا.
أحمد ديب لسه قايل مستر إحنا مش هنا.
ها؟
أمتوت إحنا مش هنا.
تمام يعني.
أحمد ديب يا مستر.
قال يلا يا احمد يا بهاء، وبعد كده الديب هنكمل الحتة اللي فوق دي يا بطل. يلا
طب من أولها يا
نبدأ
مستر.
من اول هنا. Nothing much happened I began.
فين يا مستر؟
هنا
من
يا
أول
بطل.
الصفحة خالص.
لا آخر الصفحة عشان نكمل فيها الصفحة فوق. Nothing much happened.
طيب يا مستر. Nothing much happened. I began. I spent part of the evening at Las Cabanas and left just before midnight. I walked back to my car just as I was about to get into the car. Someone hit me over the head. This is the last I remember.
يلا يا ديب.
This policeman and I pointed to the one standing by the door told me that I had been found in the middle of the road. Someone must have put me there. Sergeant Smith smiled. Yes, he had someone who wanted to kill you, but you in the middle of the road. Someone was hoping that that a car would hit you and kill you.
مين تاني؟ خلاف.
I smiled back at the sergeant. Can you think of anyone would you want to kill you? The sergeant asked me. Oh yes, I replied. Hundreds of people would like to kill me, including a few policemen.
اوكي يا احمد، خليكم معانا يا شباب في chapter 15. انا هتكلم in brief. I'll talk in brief. ايه هي silent points here? When Lenny opened his eyes, where he found himself يا مروان?
Because he was
Where he found himself.
he found himself in the police station.
Thank you. He found himself in the police station. Okay. A policeman asked him if he was all right, and Lenny said, yes, he was. But he had a terrible headache. The policeman told Lenny that he had been lucky to be alive because he threw someone threw him in the middle of the street, and the police car were over to him in the Golden Drive. خلاص. He could have been hit by passing cars and probably killed if the police car hadn't found him. Okay. He asked himself, the police car was doing there. What? The policeman, the car was doing there. The police car said that the police station, he had a telephone call. جاله اتصال تليفوني. That a madman was breaking all the furnitures in Las Cabanas. إن في راجل مجنون بيكسر كل الإيه؟ الأساس اللي موجود في لاس كاباناز. But the madman had escaped, hurried before the policemen arrived. On their way back to the station, the police car saw Lenny lying in the middle of the road. وهي راجعة شافته مرمي على الأرض. The policeman then took Lenny to meet Sergeant Murphy. From Sergeant, Lenny knew that he had been unconscious all night. كان طبعا مغمى عليه طول الليل. اللي هي الحتة اللي انتوا وقفتوا عندها دي. Lenny said that he had spent some time in Las Cabanas and left before midnight. And as he was getting in his car, someone hit him hard on the head and put him in the middle of the road. إن في واحد وهو قاعد هناك قضى هناك شوية وهو خارج من هناك واحد خبطه على دماغه ورماه في نص الطريق. Sergeant Murphy said that Lenny must have had an enemy. أكيد أنت عندك عدو who wanted to put his body in the middle of the road عشان يخلي اسمك يرميك في نص الطريق. So that passing cars might hit him. ممكن يخبطوه. And Lenny added that there were a lot of people who would do that, including a few policemen. حتى بعض رجال الشرطة ممكن يعملوا فيا كده. اوكي. طيب يا شباب، هنفتح كده غرفة نقاش معايا يا شباب.
أيوة.
يلا يا شباب نجاوب على السؤال ده. Where did Lenny find himself when he opened his eyes؟ أظن سهلة. اتفضل. What was the police car doing in Golden Drive؟ 14 واحد بس اللي علقوا.
أنا بفتح المنصة.
مستر يعني ايه مستر جولدن درايف؟
ده شارع، اسم شارع. انت بتسقط في حتة يا ديب صعبة شوية. زياد شامل. What was the police car doing on Golden Drive؟ انت دايما في عندك مشكلة يا زياد يا شامل في الماية، زي ما يكون حد نايم جنبك مش عايز تصحيه. اياد سعيد. اياد بيه سعيد. اللي مش هيرد في المايك لو عنده مشكلة في المايك يرد في الشاهد، غير كده هطلعه بره المحاضرة. ندهت عليك بقالي حصتين فاتوا ما بتردش ليه يا اياد يا سعيد؟
كان تليفوني بيعلق يا مستر بس هو مش
يا حبيبي معلق تكتب في الشات، دي آخر مرة هقولها لك. انت جاوبت السؤال الأول ولا ما جبتوش؟
بأجيبه يا مستر.
إيه؟
بأجيبه ثانية واحدة بس.
يعني لسه ما كتبش حتى إجابة للسؤال الأول. تمام يا إياد، على العموم درجاتك كلها مقسومة يا إياد لحد دلوقتي، لأن يا جد جديد. إبراهيم محمد اتفضل. What was a police car doing on Golden Drive؟ عمر سامي.
أيوة مستر it was going to Las Cabanas because they had a telephone that a madman is breaking down the tables and chasing the
And
people.
when the police car was sent over there but the madman was scared. Okay. Thank you عمر. يا أستاذ إبراهيم. يا أستاذ إياد. شلتوا الغطا ولا لسه؟ افتح المايك يا ابني انت وهو. ايه اللي ايوه يا مستر؟ انت ما بتجاوبش ليه؟ اياد سعيد ابراهيم محمد الاثنين مخصوم منهم درجتين كمان. ما نشوف. حمزه حازم.
مستر
نعم.
مستر عايز أسأل سؤال.
مين انت؟
أنا
اسمك
أحمد
ايه؟
هاني.
اتفضل يا احمد.
أحمد. مستر هو يعني مادمان؟
راجل مجنون. يعني في واحد شرب مثلا وسكر وجن جنونه وقعد يخبط في الاساس ويكسر فيه، بس لما سيارة الشرطة جت هو هرب. هما طبعا ده اللي قالوه.
تمام شكرا.
ما انتش عارف، احنا ما خدناش اصلا في الشابتر ده حاجه يا استاذ ابراهيم يا محمد. كل اللي قاله ان هو راح بوليس الشرطه للشرطه، والشرطه قالوا له احنا لقيناك على الارض، فهو بدأ يحكي اللي هو فاكره. حمزه.
نعم.
You are very lucky. The car nearly ran right over you. Who said these words?
The policeman.
Okay, أو Sergeant Murphy. To whom يا سيف أسامة؟
أيوة يا مستر.
لمين؟
ليني يا مستر.
ليني. On what occasion يا سيف الدين؟ سيف الدين.
أستاذ سامعني يا أستاذ.
تقول يا أستاذ سيف.
بس ممكن أقول حاجة؟
ما ده يخلص بس.
سامعني يا أستاذ.
أيوة سامعك يا أستاذ سيف. يلا. On what occasion؟ إيه هي المناسبة اللي قال له فيها الكلام ده؟
الصوت عبد كده يا أستاذ، مش سامعك والله.
طيب اقفل يا سيف. عمر فرعون. اتفضل جاوب. On what occasion he said I thought that the traffic was a danger to me.
أجاوب يا مستر ولا القصة؟
لا جاوب يا حبيبي. انا بقول لك ان دلوقتي الجملة بتاعتي you were very lucky. The car nearly ran right over you. احنا قلنا مين اللي قال كده؟ The policeman. To whom? To Lenny. On what occasion؟ قالها له امتى؟
وهو عند البوليس ستيشن.
بس يحيى.
و الأوكيجن كان when Sergeant Murphy was investigating Lenny to know what happened in Las Cabanas.
Excellent يا يحيى. الله. خالد أسامة وبعد كده عاصم. خالد أسامة. تمام. عاصم. عاصم.
Yes teacher.
خالد أسامة فتح المايك وعمل نفسه مش، أو هو مش سامع.
حضرتك سامعني دلوقتي؟
أيوه.
والله يا مستر كنت مش
يلا يا خلود. يلا يا خالد. يلا. I thought that the traffic was a danger to me. Who said this?
The traffic.
I thought that the traffic was a danger to me. Who said this?
Lenny.
Lenny. عاصم. To يا أستاذ عاصم. قول يا أحمد يا علاء. Lenny said these words to
Sergeant Murphy.
Sergeant Murphy. Thank you. مين اللي لسه ما اشتركش خالص يا شباب من الناس دي؟ يوسف محمود اتفضل. On what occasion؟
when the
when the police car found Lenny and
brought
Lenny
him.
in the middle of the road.
Okay, and brought him to
And
the police station because when
they found Lenny, he was unconscious.
yes, when he relayed again and found himself in the police station, he could see he said these words to the Sergeant Murphy. Okay, أن لما هو رجع وفاق للشرطة قال الكلام ده، يعني لازم كل ده يتقال كله in the police station. Okay, on what occasion when we was talking with Sergeant Murphy in the police station أو at the police station. تمام يا يوسف؟ يعني لازم ده اللي يتقال دايما at the police station. He said these words when the Sergeant Murphy told him that Lenny was found lying in the middle of the road and that he was in danger to the traffic. وكان في خطر عليه في الطريق لأن السيارة خلاص راح تصدمه. Okay. عاصم آخر سؤال.
Yes, teacher. سامعني؟
I don't feel lucky. In fact, I feel terrible. Who said these words? To whom?
Lenny.
Lenny too?
هنا؟ لا ثانية توصل الاسم.
I don't feel lucky. In fact, I feel terrible. Who said these words to whom? احنا قلنا Lenny to Sergeant Murphy. Okay. On what occasion? اللي يعرف يا شباب يرفع ايده. فرعون. اسمه عمر دهب. دهب. تمام يا عمر يا دهب. مش موجود. جميل. اللي حدش يعرف يا شباب جبت السؤال ده؟ اتفضل يا احمد يا بهاء. بهاء.
مستر يا مستر السؤال تاني.
نسيتوه. You I don't feel lucky. In fact, I feel terrible. يحيى اتفضل.
بس برضه نفس الإجابة. when Sergeant Murphy was investigating Lenny what happened in Las Cabanas.
Excellent. يبقى هو when he was investigating Lenny in أو at the police station. طيب يا يحيى. Was the speaker lucky or unlucky?
He was lucky.
Why?
Because no car hit him and a car was about to hit him but didn't hit him.
But he said that I didn't feel lucky.
Because someone hit him, because someone of his enemies hit him in the head.
Everywhere he went to, someone had a problem with him. لأن كل مكان هو بيروح فيه يا شباب بيلاقي فيه مشكلة. اوكي. ده رد على السؤال why did the speaker feel terrible. يبقى عندي هنا سؤالين بس في غرفة النقاش. عندي سؤالين صح وغلط في الواجب هيتحلوا وإن شاء الله هنكمل الأسبوع القادم. تمام يا شباب. كله يجهز الباراجراف اللي هنشتغل عليه الحصة الجاية. هل عنده مشكلة يا شباب؟
شكرا يا مستر.
Goodbye.
مستر أنا عامله البرجراف.
انا بقول لك جهزه يا عبد الله عشان هنسأل عنه في بداية الحصة، ويا ريت انتوا ما تتكلموش خالص لما اسأل الباقي الاول. جود باي.
جود باي.
جود باي.